was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. A forest grew. And grew. And grew until the ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Look at that. Wow. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. And rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And wild things off to bed without their supper, and Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped to his private boat and waved goodbye. Waved goodbye, waved goodbye. That's Max on his boat. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. There's his supper right there, right there, right there. And it was still hot. The end, the end, the end. That is it. That is the book. I remember, I think it was in kindergarten, the teacher read this sometimes throughout the year, a few times, and I just absolutely loved all the illustrations of the monsters. Found them so fun. Look at that. Just look. It's just beautiful. I know that monsters or the wild things are a little ugly, but they're like an endearing ugly. They're cute. They're cute to me. And I just love this art style. I think it's very cute. It's very short, but I hope that relaxed you and put you to bed. I hope that was relaxing and put you to sleep, 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 sleep. Thank you guys for